Okay, so YouTube sent this particular email, and in this video I'm going to be explaining how it all came about, the circumstances surrounding it, how it happened, everything in full details for you guys, so you guys can be fully aware and not fall victim for your channel. But before I continue, before I do that, I've been seeing so many people send message, have you relocated? Where are you? Are you in Canada? Are you in Nigeria? Where are you currently? Oh my God, first of all, I want to appreciate you guys for the love, because I know it's because you guys love me. That's why you guys are really concerned and asking me. So I'm here to tell you guys that I have not relocated. Yes, let's term this as a vacation. I traveled. Yes, I traveled to Canada. So the first shot I posted was in Amsterdam, because I used okay, is this even necessary? Let me say I traveled to Canada. So I went to, it's not like I went to Amsterdam, because some are like thinking that, okay, you went to Amsterdam, are you in Amsterdam, are you in Canada? No, I'm not in Amsterdam. You know, if you are flying from Lagos to Canada using KLM, your first stopover will be at Amsterdam, right? So from Amsterdam to, you know, Canada. So that was what happened. From Lagos to Amsterdam, that was the first shot. Then from Amsterdam to Canada, yeah, Vancouver. So I hope that is clear. So those people asking me, are you in Amsterdam or are you in Vancouver? I think I've answered you guys. So that was a vacation trip. And also, when I'm planning my relocation, I'm going to carry you guys along. Don't worry, everything is going to be documented. You know, when I'm doing that one, don't worry. In fact, you guys want me to spill more information than needed, because there are some things that I don't want to say yet, because if I say it, when I post it, it's not really have weight again, like it's not really make sense. But yeah, let's just leave this whole conversation. I just wanted to clear the air for my subscribers. At least I think I owe you that. Yeah. So okay, so now let's now go to today's situation, today's message. So let me read out this particular message. Before I do, let me tell you the circumstance. Remember I said that I'm going to tell you the circumstance, everything regarding this whole situation, so you guys can actually understand. Okay, so this particular email, somebody contacted me, yes, about a week ago. That was when, I can't remember the exact date. I think it was last week Thursday or Friday. I'm not very sure. Last week, I think it was last week Thursday or Friday. I'm not so, I can't really pick it, like, remember right now. But that's not the essence of why I'm making this video. So the person reached out to me and said, Nneka, please, I saw your video and I saw your email. My channel just got terminated from YouTube. The channel was monetized. So the channel got demonetized and terminated on the same day. Like, my channel just got terminated. I was like, what did you do? She was like, I didn't do anything. In fact, I even thought I was talking to my age mate. So I didn't really, it's not as if I don't really reference people that maybe like my age range or something. I do, but I was not really, you know, I was thinking, okay, maybe this is just like someone in my age range. So I didn't really take the person too serious. I'm sorry guys, if you're within my age range, I will take you serious, but you understand what I mean. Like, I care more for like people that are very like older people. I show more concerns for them because I actually pity them a lot. I'm that kind of person. If you are within my age, I'll still pity you, but it's not be like when you are like very, very older than me, you get. So I was talking to her, not until she now told me that she was 72. Don't worry guys, you guys will see everything in this video. I'm going to be reading everything she sent, all the information, although she asked me to blur her channel's name, because I asked her that can I actually make a video to make others learn from this, so that they don't fall into the same, you know, mistake, just to stop people from getting into the same situation. And she was like, it's fine, it's cool, I can post it, as long as the only condition she gave me was I should blow out her name. So that's why anywhere her name is mentioned or her channel name is mentioned, I'm going to be blowing that part out. So now let me now read this for you. Okay, so YouTube said, we have reviewed your content and found severe or repeated violation of our community guideline. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. We know this is probably very upsetting news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. If we think a channel severely violates our policy, we take it down to protect other users on the platform. But if you believe we have made the wrong call, you can appeal the decision. You will find more information about the policy in question and how to submit an appeal below. So yeah, this one blah 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 blah. The more information, the learn more. Yeah, so let me put all of that on the screen. So I asked her first, what did you do? And she was like, I didn't do anything. I was just posting normally. I asked her, did you get any warning or strike? Because when you get 3 strikes on YouTube, automatically, if you're monetized, they'll demonetize you, then terminate your channel. If you're not monetized, they'll just terminate your channel once you get up to 3 strikes on your channel. I asked her, have YouTube sent anything like strike? She said no. So that means she got this without warning. So you guys should be very careful. This thing can happen to anybody. Don't say, oh, anyways, I've not gotten any warning or strike, and I've been doing it, I don't have any issue. YouTube can come for your channel. I'm not praying, but it is very possible. I asked her, and I said, okay, but we cannot conclude on anything right now. We need to know what exactly happened. Since you're saying you don't know, and she's like, her content is okay, I asked her to reach out to Team YouTube on Twitter. I just found out about them. So in case if you're watching me and maybe your channel have been deleted one way or another, and you try to appeal and you don't really know what has happened, I heard that if you reach out to them on Twitter at Team YouTube, that they are real human beings, not bots. So they'll actually respond and check and look at your channel, you understand, to fully know what happened. So she did that and got back to me and sent me this email. Where is the email? Okay. Said, hi Nneka, I just wanted to update you about the issue with my deleted YouTube channel. I reached out to YouTube team on Twitter as you advised, and they responded. They said the channel was removed because of an explicit thumbnail, even though my actual content isn't explicit at all. It really came to me as a surprise, but at least I now understand the reason behind it. I'll be more careful moving forward with my thumbnail and make sure everything aligns with YouTube guidelines. Thank you so much for your guidance and pointing me in the right direction. I truly appreciate it. So when she sent this particular thing, I feel touched. I don't know how to express myself. I feel touched. More reason why, because she's 72. Imagine someone being 72 and doing YouTube to just keep soul and body together, to be active, see it as something that can be giving her money. I feel for her. There's this kind of feeling I feel for her. I don't know, maybe it's because she's 72 years old. I don't know. But it's actually different. This is not the first person that will be telling me that she have lost her channel. But the kind of way I feel for her right now is totally very, very different. On a different level. But let me just leave emotions aside and just address this. Okay, so she does African folktale. That's what she does on her channel, African folktales. So we all know African folktale is very popular now. So she was like, the story itself, because we got to talk more, the video itself does not have anything explicit but she used explicit thumbnail to make it more attractive. People now, when they see me, you open the cleavage, others, I don't want to be saying all these things on camera, but you guys understand what explicit means. Maybe there are some videos that all parents should know this. If you check African folktales, all parents, all those kind of videos, all those type of things. So I guess our thumbnail was too extreme, because she, in her quest of getting more views, she had to do that, because videos like that, thumbnails like that, they get more clicks naturally. More people, people now, they like all this type of thing. Most people, actually, maybe not everybody, but most people like to watch stuff like that. So, but our main content does not violate it. So in her mind, she was thinking, since our main content has nothing to do with it, then she was good to go. But then, no warning, no strike. YouTube just terminated the channel. So now I've asked her to see. I asked her to still continue, in the process, to reach out with that Team YouTube, if there's anything they can do, to just revive that channel, because she was like, she has already worked on that channel for 2 years. And although I told her to start another channel again, but there's something about YouTube. Once your channel has been terminated, even if you start another channel in your name or with your details, it might still be a problem. They will still come for you, unless in somebody else's information. So I told her to use maybe somebody else's information that she trusts, so she can open the channel in that person's name, just to be on the safe space. So now that's her plan B. but then she wants to see if she can still be able to get that particular channel back. She's still working on that. So for now, it has no news yet on that. She's still following up on that. Yeah, but this is me just telling you guys, in the quest of trying to get more views, don't try to do things that are too explicit. You understand? Romance is allowed, but you see, when it is now too much, that's when it becomes an issue. Words like kissing is allowed. You can use words like kissing, hugging. You can use words like romance, but deep words, those ones, they are not really allowed on YouTube. You understand? It's against YouTube community guidelines and policy. Explicit word, especially the thumbnail. Like maybe you want people, you want people to be attracted and click on that particular channel. So not only was it a clickbait to get people to click on that particular channel, it was also very wrong with the YouTube community guidelines. I hope you guys totally understand and have learned one or two. So if you're doing that, please, it's time for you to actually stop that, please. If you really value your channel and you want to keep your channel for long, please do not do all of this. All right, so this is not a video I even plan to shoot today, but I just felt like, okay, let me just come out and share this, because I feel like there's somebody out there that might be doing this particular mistake. If you have been doing that, there's a way to rectify it. If YouTube have not come for you, and maybe your content is not really explicit and your thumbnail is just what is explicit, or maybe your content is a little bit explicit and then you have watched and you're thinking and you're being suspicious, how you can do it: number one, you can go to your YouTube studio, you can edit your videos, you upload, like you don't even need to delete your videos. You can edit those videos, those parts that are explicit, you can edit it, remove it, cut out some parts, put some sound. You can edit an already uploaded video on YouTube, so you don't need to delete it. It will not even affect your views or anything. Just go ahead to the YouTube studio and edit it. That is if it is the content that is explicit. But if it is the thumbnail, please go ahead and change that thumbnail before YouTube come for you. Like I said, she did not get any warning. So you might be thinking that I've not gotten any warning, YouTube has not come for me. She did not get any warning, she did not do this, but YouTube actually came for her. I feel really sad. I feel so sad. I really want to give in my all for her. I don't know if there's anything I can even do right now magically that I can do to help her get a channel back, or maybe get a monetized channel. I feel so touched for a 72-year-old woman. And this is also to older women, those above 50. If you're above 50, this is not to shade younger people, but if you're above 50 and you're trying to do YouTube, even if you're not monetized, like I don't know, I pray that God in heaven crowns your effort, and I pray that monetization that you're actually looking forward to get, you will get it. Yeah, and your channel will not be deleted. Yeah, I feel I have a kind of soft spot for people like 50 and above, older people. I have soft spot for them a lot. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this on camera. All right, okay, message pass. I don't want this video to be too long. All right, if you are just finding my channel for the first time and you have not subscribed, please do what to hit on the subscribe button and do what to like. And also, guys, I would love to say this: I'm gonna be having a new upload schedule. Yes, I'm yet to decide, but I don't think I'm going to be having the chance to post every single day, because a lot is going back behind the scene. I'm doing too many things. Don't worry, you guys will find out with time. I don't want to expose everything on camera. Sometimes it's good to give you guys, some kind of suspense, some kind of surprise, to just say, voila, that kind of thing. So some things are going on, and it might hinder me from posting every day. If you notice, this is not the regular me. I post, in fact, in a day, I post like twice. Those that really know my channel before, you know that in one single day I can post like 2 different kind of videos. But now going forward, I might just be posting like twice or 3 times, depending on the situation, till I can figure it out. But I don't know, but once I figure it out, I'm going to communicate it as a post for you guys. But maybe twice or 3 times a week for now, till maybe when things balances, or even if things balances, I don't know. I don't think that everyday posting can ever happen again, because now I have more workload, more responsibility. That everyday posting, it can be 2 or 3 times a week. I think that is just it. Yeah. unless in some emergency cases, or should I say emergency, maybe like YouTube just release one new update, you know, and there's time for me to film it, I can do that. But regular uploads, you understand, making research, coming to tell you guys how to do this, how to do that here. And by the way, guys, if you're still interested in getting your 1,000 subscribers, yes, real followers, real human beings, not bots, real human beings, let me know. And also, you know, in my previous video, I said something about getting it in 24 hours. And then I realized that getting it in 24 hours actually created, what's it called? It created questions with YouTube, because like boom, wow, in 24 hours. So we decided to like just split it a bit, so we can be doing like 200 every day, or yes, like 200 today, maybe 250 tomorrow, like to just split the 1,000. You understand? So that we don't just do it once in one day and it just create attention on YouTube that what's going on with this channel, you know. Although they are real people, but then YouTube can be like, what is going on, you get? So we have to split it. So this is an update to that information that I actually passed. Yeah, because I think I said I was going to make an update video regarding that. So this is an update to that. Okay, all right, this video is too long. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.